Obviously, we have in Lincoln Park, he's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they everybody out here.
Actually were a Big Brother of the Year award, this teen from Alpena would have to be a leading candidate. He used a slingshot to help his sister escape someone who tried to snatch her from her backyard.
13-year-old Owen Burns using a slingshot to rescue his sister.
While I was playing games, I heard my sister scream. I thought we just messed around. Same time she screamed again, like 10 seconds later. And I'm like, what's going on?
He says he saw a 17-year-old boy restraining his 8-year-old sister in the backyard of their home in Alpena last Wednesday. He fired twice at the teen with his slingshot, hitting his target once in the chest and once in the head.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to y'all with another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely outstanding. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers to Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Michigan by way of Alpena Township. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Michigan and everyone inside the great city of Alpena Township. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. Now, you all, I'm not going to be long today, but guess what, though? Yeah, somebody said it. I'm going to be very strong. Now, this is an update to a story I did back in May of 2023, where we had a 13-year-old boy who saved his sister from being kidnapped with a slingshot. Yes, you all heard me correct. With a slingshot. And what he had that slingshot was a marble and also just a rock. So it only took a rock and a marble to bring this crook down. And the crook goes by the name of Terrence Coleman. Happened to be 17 years old, even though some reports have him listed as 28 years old. Now, before I dive deep into the story, I want to ask you all one question. What is up with Michigan and Minnesota always mixing up these people's ages? It's like every time certain people commit a crime, guess what? They always twist the damn ages. But on the other hand, other states, they always get the age right. Now, the state of Michigan, Minnesota, what is really going on with you all trying to protect criminals? Now, it all just came out just a few days ago where we have this update where it has the family of Owen Burns, who happened to be 13 years old, the star of the video. His family is allegedly being sued by, yes, the Kidnapper's family. You got to ask yourself one thing. Where the hell they do that at? And how the hell can anybody have the audacity to stand up in front of a press conference and then try to explain why they are suing the family? Now, they are trying to say that Terrence Coleman did not try to kidnap the little girl, even though that's not what Owen's saying, and that's also not what the little girl said. Now, just to give y'all a quick backdrop before we dive deep into the story, Owen Burns was inside of his room playing his video game when he heard his sister scream. But Owen didn't think anything about it. So he looks outside his window and see his sister being drugged to the woods. Now ask yourself one thing, family. What would you have done in this situation? And also, what type of person plays that way? Because Terrence Coleman family, along with himself, want us to believe that he was just joking. But guess what, though, family? Ask yourself once again, who in the hell jokes like that? But as you all can tell by this picture, Owen Burns do not play. He got the right name, Owen Burns. Because I know damn well when that marble hit Terrence Coleman's eye and also his chest, I can tell you right now exactly what he said. And some of y'all looking around saying, what, Trey? What did he say? He said, Owen Burns. Now let's begin.
A 13-year-old boy being hailed a hero after police say he saved his little sister from a kidnapping using a slingshot.
So I was in my room, right, playing games like all other teenage boys do, and I hear my sister scream.
Owen Burns tells us he looked out his window only to see his 8-year-old sister being grabbed by a stranger.
Now, family, imagine if you were 13 years old and you was inside your room playing your video games, and then you hear a scream, and then you hear another scream, and you happen to look out the window, and it's your little sister being kidnapped by some thug. Think about that. Ask yourself again, what would you have done in this situation? But as you all can tell, Owen Burns was standing on business. And that's the best thing about this whole video and the whole story is the fact this whole incident could have turned out deadly and tragic, just like other stories I have done where kids have been kidnapped and been found deceased. So it's a great thing that the 7-year-old girl who's about to turn 8 in about a week and a half have an older brother like Owen Burns. And damn, I wish I had an older brother like that also who's standing on business. Let's continue.
He knew he had to act fast.
I had two things I shot him with: head and chest. Head was the marble, the chest was the rock.
Through the window, making the shot twice from about 200 feet away, according to his mother. Seems like you're a pretty good shot. Do you practice a lot with your slingshot?
No, not the slightest.
And now, family, as you all can tell by the screenshot, this is the exact location, the exact residence this incident had taken place at. Now, look how far that wood line is. Now, Owen Burns was inside of his room with the window open, aiming his slingshot at Terrence Coleman. And not only did he hit Terrence Coleman twice, but he also hit him, as you all can tell by this picture, in the eye. The eye shot came from a marble, and the chest shot came from a rock. Think about that. Talk about having an incredible aim, sir. You are a legend. I mean, you are a sniper. And just think about this, family. What if Owen Burns would have missed? Guess what? We probably would have a different story to tell. But at the same time, that's an incredible long distance to hit somebody in the chest and also in the eye at 200 feet away. And Poe Terrence, look at that eye right there. Sir, I bet you would think twice before you try to kidnap somebody else's sister. But at the same time, you are very lucky that you took that chest shot. And just imagine if that rock would have hit you in your other eye instead of your chest. So as you all can tell, Terrence Coleman, even though he was in the wrong, guess what? God was still watching over you, sir, because guess what? You could have been walking around here looking like the 3 blind mice. I bet you one thing, you'll think twice before you try to take somebody else's sister. But I tell you this also, you and your family have some nerve trying to sue this man's family just because you was in the wrong and just because you got your butt caught. But guess what, though? Like we say down south, that's what you get. Let's continue.
Police say the little girl had been playing in her backyard when the man appeared.
The suspect had come through the woods onto her property and came from behind her, grabbed her like you'd see in the movies, hand over the mouth, arm around the waist, and was attempting to pull her into the woods.
And now, as you all heard the sheriff said it was a scene straight out of the movies. But guess what, though? Wasn't nothing to fear because guess what? Owen Burns is here. Owen Burns was not playing that day. And throughout this whole interview, Owen Burns did not crack one damn smile. I done watched about 10 other videos, even when I first did the video 2 years ago. Guess what? I couldn't find one video that he smiled in. So clearly, Owen Burns is about that life. And Terrence, you was lucky once again, sir, that he did not hit you in that other eye, or most of all, in them damn teeth. And then you got the nerve to what? To try to want to sue the person? Think about that, the audacity of some ninjas. Anyway, let's continue.
Police say troopers were able to find the 17-year-old suspect hiding at a nearby gas station, easily identified thanks to Owen.
What he did also helped us to identify who the suspect was because obviously he had injuries from getting hit with a slingshot, and those were things that helped us evidentiary-wise.
And now, after Terrence Coleman got popped in his chest and also his eye, he immediately fled through the woods and went to a gas station. But guess what, though? It wasn't hard to find him. You know why? Somebody said it. Yes, you are very smart. Because that damn eye gave him away. Think about that. How you going to sit there and hide out, sir, when you walking around looking like one-eyed Willie? That's a damn shame right there. And this is why it don't pay to do no crime like this. It don't pay to do any damn crime. But at the same time, sir, you got some damn nerve to sit there and try to say, once again, the reason why you are suing Owen Burns' family is because you was playing with his sister. But think about this, though, family. And let's drive this point home. Who plays like that? Who comes to somebody's backyard and they're a damn grown-ass man, no matter if they're 17 or 28 years old, because for some reason the state of Michigan cannot get their age right. But what person plays like that? Think about that. And what grown-ass man sit up there and go in somebody's backyard, put their hand around somebody's little sister's mouth, drag this little girl toward the wooded area, and then have the nerve one sit there and sue when they get their ass popped and caught up. Let's continue.
He really is the one that that I believe saved his sister's either life or from something seriously bad happening to her.
As you all heard the sheriff say once again, Owen Burns is the one. Yes, and I thought Neo from The Matrix was the one. But guess what, though? Neo ain't got a damn thing on Owen. And Owen, salute to you once again, sir, because we need more people like you. And also, we need you in Virginia because we got about 50 or 60 or 100 kids that came up missing in the last 2 or 3 months. And guess what? The news is hush-hush about it. So Owen Burns, sir, we need you in Virginia with that slingshot, along with 10 marbles and 10 rocks. And every ice cream truck that's riding around past 8 p.m. at nighttime, we need you to light their ass up, because somebody have to put a stop to this madness ASAP. Let's close up.
And Owen has some advice for parents.
You always want to tell them if you have 13-year-old, better buy them a slingshot.
And now in closing, as you all heard Owen Burns say, if you have a 13-year-old, get them a slingshot. Don't get them no damn PS5, no damn Xbox, none of that. No computer, none of that. Give their ass a slingshot, because you just never know when you may need them to help you out some kind of way. No matter if somebody trying to kidnap you, or no matter if somebody trying to jump on your ass. You need more people like Owen Burns around. But just to be serious for a moment before we close up, it is very good that Owen Burns was standing on business that day, and it's very good that God was with him, and also that slingshot, because, sir, if you would have missed Terrence Coleman's chest and also that eye, guess what? The story, like I told you all earlier in the video, would have been completely different. But in closing, I want to ask you all one thing. Do you think Terrence Coleman have a legit lawsuit against Owen Burns' family? Because how in the hell can you sue somebody when you was inside their backyard trying to kidnap their 7-year-old sister who just turned 8 a week and a half after this incident had taken place? Think about that. And once again, to you, Owen, salute to you, sir, because guess what? We need more people like you. And also, we need you in Virginia. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me. We can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member. Also, share a video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. And I will see y'all soon on next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.